The new universal library, automatic pilot, unit driven by gyros, which will keep an aeroplane on a given heading at a preset altitude or other desired flight path without being hand flown. Should the aeroplane be diverted from its path by a gust, the autopilot will make the necessary corrections and control movements to return the aeroplane to its proper path. The blind flying instrument panel associated with the automatic pilot can be used by the pilot for manual flying under instrument conditions. The autopilot can be coupled to the instrument landing system to make an aeroplane fly a correct path to reach a beacon and land an aeroplane without the assistance of the pilot. Automatic transfer machines, multi-station machines in which workpieces are secured throughout a series of machining or processing operations at successive stations to which they are moved. It means transferred automatically from station to station. They comprise in effect machines affording the sequences of production otherwise obtained by flow lines of machines, and often amount to machines connected and synchronized so that workpieces progress from the first to the last operations without or with the minimum of manual handling. Developments and improvements of automatic transfer machines aim at complete automation for obtaining of improved production in rates and quality without manual aid. Machining operations effected or possible by automatic transfer machines include most of not all of known working processes. At present, they are more adapted to the mass requirements of every large industries, particularly to automobile manufacture, but developments for automation are taking place or are foreshadowed for many other conditions and forms of production. All the manual duties of feeding materials to machines, inserting, clamping, adjusting, controlling, measuring and removing, etc. can be done automatically, even without finding repair, replacement and maintenance can be automated. Automatic volume control, automatic watering in greenhouses can be done in two ways. A, by a series of fine mist sprays given as needed to the plants. B, through a punctured polythene pipe which provides trickles of water for individual plants. A variant of the first system that is versatile and in which the duration of the watering period is governed by the drying conditions of the sun and air movement, works as follows. A ceramic square is exposed to the sun and air, and as and when this dries, more mist-like water is applied to the plants. The length of time between watering periods is adjusted by means of the overflow valve, which governs the amount of water left to evaporate from the detector chamber between periods of watering. Jets can be used on both sides of the house, or one side is preferred. The flexible polyethylene pipe can also be used on either or both sides of the greenhouse. Automation, replacement of the human functions of decision and effort by pneumatic, hydraulic, mechanical, electrical, or electronic devices. There is a distinction which this definition recognizes between decision devices such as computers and effort devices like motors, mechanical handling devices, pipeline, valves, and so on. The word introduced into the Anglo-American vocabulary in 1952 is attributed to D.S. Herder, vice president of the Ford Motor Company in Detroit, who applied it originally to mechanical handling equipment alone. It now covers both automatic operation and the process of making things automatic. It is appropriate that this now widely accepted word should originate with the company which did so much to initiate the methods of mass production, of which automation is merely a rational development. Indeed, although the word is new, the processes it describes are not new in either concept or achievement, and had been evolving in both chemical and mechanical industrial practice for some 30 years before the word was coined.